Aloha, good afternoon, fellow travelers. I just went to Romano's Macaroni Grill where my buddy Jamie works. Had a really nice interview, had a second interview, and as soon as I left, I came back and they said, hey, come back, they think they want to hire you. So, yep, it's a great spot, and it's right next to Mai Tais, which is a place where 35 new people on a meetup that are new to the island are meeting, and basically I got on a list, which is hard to get into, and someone canceled, so I'm on the list. So it's literally 5 now, and I'm about to go get hired at this job and then go and meet all these new people to Hawaii and make friends. So life is good. Music. Yeah, I got hired. They're really nice, really nice. I love the interview. I love when I can like connect during an interview and feel connected, and I like their values, you know, they're all about consistency. So like if someone gets a Long Island here, it's the same exact recipe at every Macaroni's Grill. So these standardized methods of consistency, they're just gonna help people like me who, you know, want a place that they can be proud of, that I don't have to like keep track of everyone else. Man, I feel so blessed. I start next Wednesday, so that means I get to finish my week at Filipino, and oh my gosh, I'm so stoked. I can't wait. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna go meet some people and have some fun now. I'm just a little overdressed, so hopefully I'll figure out what's up with that. My hair's a little peacockish too, but whatever. Later. Aloha. Wow, what a great night. That meetup group was awesome. I mean, I literally made at least 10 friends and got their numbers. Guys and girls, and just had so much fun. And my friend Jamie, who hadn't actually left the island, who I met at Umpqua Hot Springs, she had a yoga meetup she was at. And so we brought the drinking meetup over to the yoga meetup and got to make even more friends and more connections and networks. And then the dudes that were left over, we had a lot of fun. We went, and they were like an obnoxious fun group, like nice but obnoxious. And we were so diverse, you know, we had like 5 different races, you know, and we ended up going out to a bar. And I'm like in my outfit, and I've got my resume, and it says now hiring, and I'm like, whatever, I'll put out my resume. So I landed another interview for another job Saturday. So, you know, although I started at the Macaroni Grill, and although I don't think everyone will understand, I've worked at some restaurants where, yeah, I've made, doesn't matter that much, but you know, $1,500 a week isn't like crazy, and I've made over $2,000 a week working restaurants, and I didn't do that by just sitting in the first restaurant I got a job at. So if you don't understand that, you don't have to. But if you do understand that, that's awesome, because I don't sit somewhere where I'm not living up to my potential. It's just not who I am. So I'll still work more hours in a week than all these people that are bitching on YouTube about how I have no work ethic and all this other stuff. They don't have any clue, dude. They're still working at the same job they've had for like 10 years because they're too afraid. They live a life of fear. Their fear's so strong that it pisses them off when they see someone who's not afraid. So, yeah. One person today was like, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you because you quit a job. And I'm just like, dude, do it. Whatever. I mean, honestly, I end up in great jobs, and I'm not going to stick it out at a spot, especially one that's stealing from me. I mean, honestly, I have my next 2 months covered on rent. They're lucky I don't just like not come in and just take like 5 days and go fly to the Big Island and check out the, I could do it now. I could just go buy a flight to the Big Island tomorrow, get some camping gear, go find the Rainbow Gathering on the Big Island, grab some mushrooms, and go camp out alone near the lava fields, tripping on mushrooms, watching the sky as it's all lit up from the lava. I can do that now, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to go be there for a restaurant that has a lot of people that I care about at, and I don't feel like they deserve to go through all the bullshit they do, and the last thing I'm going to do is add to that bullshit. So I'm going to finish up the week there. I have off Monday and Tuesday next week, unless I decide to pick up more shifts at Filipino. And yeah, then I start at the Macaroni Grill, and I'm sure I'll get hired at this other job. They do breakfast 7 to 11. It's a short shift, but she asked me what I wanted to do. I said bartend and serve. It helps me get the bigger picture. That's my way of being able to figure out which one I make more money in, so that way I can aim more towards the one and not the other. But yeah, so by next week I'll have 2 new jobs, and whether, again, people understand it or not, my goal is to have 2 or 3 jobs simultaneously, and then quit the shittier of the 3 and find a new one until I'm at the top 2 best places in town, and that's just how I do it. So there's hundreds of restaurants here, and the restaurant industry is shitting its pants. I'm sorry, they're shitting the bed. Not even just their pants. You can take pants off and change it, but your bed is fucked when you shit in it. So the restaurant industry is shitting the bed, and yeah, I won't be somewhere that does that, especially as things are about to start picking back up. So I made lots of friends tonight, met some beautiful women, some awesome dudes. I'm going to start my own meetup group, one around painting, another one around snorkeling and freediving. I'm going to join the yoga meetup that's here. I'm going to collaborate with people towards my nonprofit idea to get homeless people painting and give them food and someone to talk to as a means of giving them some pride and self-worth, because they can get clothes, they can get food, they can get all that stuff. You know, money's not going to help them. Money's just a lot of times, unfortunately, going to get them into more trouble. So what they need is someone to talk to them and give them a sense of self-worth where they're earning their own money. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to meet more people and keep building the network, and so much beauty coming my way. It's already here. I need a haircut though. Look at the hair. Yo, I'm out later. Yeah, so basically I went to 2 places today and handed in my resume and got interviews lined up. And again, the one spot, it's kind of funny because there are 2 other guys who had interviews scheduled, and one before me, one after me. And I literally walked in and they did me third because I was not scheduled, and I got hired on the spot. And yeah, they didn't. And the one guy, there were actually 4 people that came in for the bartending position. And it's just easy. I say, hey, I remember guest names. I write a post-it down with their names in front of them so I can communicate with the other bartender. I write the drink they ordered and their name. So without even communicating, the other bartender can know. I let them know that I'm passionate about the industry. I've been in it for 22 years. I love making people feel special. Hospitality's like something I love, that I'm an empath and I get to feel the way I make people feel. So I make them feel like family. I make them feel special. I mentioned how I sold a $70 glass of wine and a $260 shot during happy hour. The other day at Il Lupino by upselling, that I'm passionate about upselling, and just basically just tell them about why I love the industry and what my plans are. And yeah, I mean, honestly, if it's a great place to work, they're gonna want me. And if it's not, they're gonna feel threatened by me. And whatever, maybe Justin's right, maybe I've got an ego. Or maybe I just know my own strengths, and society wants us to be afraid of sharing our strengths because it's such a bad thing. Know your strengths, share them, celebrate them, you know? You can also focus on your weaknesses, but you know me, I'll share the good and the bad. Justin Everett loves goatees. Yeah. Probably loves WWE and plays World of Warcraft. Sorry guys if you guys love these things, but just trying to talk shit on some trolls. But that's my story. And yeah, again, it's not all going to be about jobs. Now that I don't have to bus first, I can jump right into bartending and serving because I've got bartending and serving. It's my ladder. It's my stepping stoning, as I've always called it. This is how I've always done it. This is how I end up at the best restaurants in an area. This is how I end up in good restaurants where I get to learn more skills than staying at my first one. I go somewhere where I can build them up and they can build me up, where they can learn from me and I can learn from them. And yeah, I'll still continue working twice as much as all these people that are complaining about me on YouTube for being lazy, for quitting jobs. Again, go live in your own fear. You're not going to be able to spread it to me. You can try. It makes good comments. And it sucks because you get people that love my positivity get to see my negative side, but at the same time, it's real. So I was an internet troll for years, you know. I would seriously go on and just give people shit in a more funny way, more satire way. I really didn't like attack them, but being someone who loves challenging worldviews, yeah, I didn't always do it in such a positive way. So I get it. Howdy. I get it. But at the same time, I've got practice, baby. Go ahead, throw your worst at me. I'm sorry, but in the end, you're gonna be the one who needs a therapist. Me, I'll go to therapy, but a lot of the people who like to attack others, they're the people who don't ever feel they need it. Yeah, I met freedivers today, I met artists, I met business owners, I met salesmen, I met people into marketing. I made lots of friends, I got lots of phone numbers, and basically, today was a fantastic day, and happiness is a choice, just like getting up out of bed is. I could have just stayed in bed, I was still kind of sick, but I got my best face on, I shaved it up, got on my outfit. You know, happiness is a choice, getting out of bed is a choice, loving life is a choice. But so is hating life. What do you choose? I know what the answer is because you're awesome and I love you. And I'm just so happy to have people like you in my life, because it may not seem like you are in my life, but this whole video journal thing, it helps me externalize, you know, where I don't always have friends. It's giving me a chance to speak my truths. That's such a beautiful thing. I'm walking through here. And yeah, these things have... Also, one thing that's cool I never mentioned is, you know how weird you sound on video when you like hear your voice recorded? Well, after listening to my voice for like 2 years through these, now my voice to me sounds exactly the way it does through video. It's so cool, because at first it's like cringy hearing your own voice. But now it's not. It's so weird. If anyone's ever thinking of starting their own YouTube channel, let me know. I'd be happy to coach you on how to do it in a way, and I can do some how-to videos too. How to do it in a way that maximizes the energies needed. Let me know. Again, reach out to me anytime. I've been having more and more people reach out through Instagram, Facebook. No one's done email yet, but that's kind of nice. So yeah, here's gonna be the mall that I work in now. And just down the street is the Harbor Pub, where I'll do some breakfasts, and yeah, I'll probably get 3 jobs and just keep part-time at each. And I'm stoked. I need to go get like my blue liquor card for the new job at Macaroni Grill. I've already got my TB clearance. I've got my liquor serving card, or my server card. And soon enough, I'll have enough stability and find true homeostasis to the point where I can expend more energies towards my dreams of having my underwater photography business. I think worst case scenario, because you have to prepare for the worst while expecting the best. And you know, I'm gonna get that camera, and I'm gonna get things set up. But you know, if I were to prepare for the worst, I'd imagine that, you know, maybe I can't get it ready by this summer. So maybe I will have to just do the GoPro setup. And instead of jumping right in, because I'm afraid that if I just use a GoPro to do my underwater wedding stuff, that someone else is gonna jump in and do it better with a really nice camera. So what I could do is start one of these meetup groups around painting, one around snorkeling, but have a freediving photography group, you know, and then I could basically work towards becoming like a tour guide. So do some marketing with a DSLR above water, do my underwater photography with the GoPro, and then maybe grab an extra GoPro setup and get people to go out with me and teach them how to take photos together. I can take photos of them, I can get them to take photos and videos of themselves, do some like social media consultancy, get some rich people that only have superficial shit on their Instagram to like, you know, learn how to like make posts that are thought-provoking and make them look more like a human being. Got so many ideas rolling, and what I need is the right network, and now I'm building it. Networking is huge. So I'm not just doing the social thing for networking, but I will take advantage of every opportunity I can. Making friends, feeling accepted. I mean, I'm truly embracing myself, and all I'm getting is love from people, and it just feels so good to be me unapologetically and have people embrace me for it. Honestly, I find that being someone who is very intense can scare people away, but if I focus on my art while being weird and intense, people love me, whether I'm painting, shooting photography, doing underwater photography and videography. You know, tonight I did composites of everyone, so I turned the 4 guys I was hanging out with into like different versions of Trump and Obama, and it's kind of hilarious because I got the darker skinned guys as Obama, and I got the whiter skinned guys as Trump, and the composites look really awesome. Carlos on Slap City TV, I've been doing his composites lately. But that's my ramble. It is gonna be about 1 by the time I make it home, and then I have to wake up at 5 to leave my house at 5:30 and make it to work by 6:30. So tomorrow night is what? Thursday night. And I think I'll just be coming home and sleeping. Luckily, I slept like all day yesterday and today, recovering from being sick. So my 2 days off weren't fruitful in the adventure sense. But today more than made up for it in my networking, making new friends, and finding jobs aspect. So the farther I go and the more I leave, again, El Lupino, they're stealing from me, but I'm leaving on a good note. And that will let me potentially still pursue the marketing aspect with that company. So the key is leave on a good note and give everything your best. And don't stick around if you're not happy, and everything will flow. So you don't need advice, that's not why I'm saying it. But it helps me to externalize what's going on by sharing it, and you are helping me by letting me share it. And for that, I thank you, and I wish you a Jew. Good night, sleep tight, see you in the morning, pleasant dreams. I'm loving you. Peace.